Hello, Monica.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. All right, good. Nice to see you. How was the vacation? Oh, Peter's coming too.
Fine.
Fine. Okay, good. Did you practice? Did you practice this time? No? A
Mm,
little bit, maybe?
so so.
So so. Okay, nice to see you again. So we got Peter. Welcome back, Peter. Peter Zelaya. There you
Hello, how
go.
are you?
Hello, I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
Good.
Good. Yeah, you even have a beard. Okay.
Ye- Yes.
You even have beard. Oh, nice.
A little, a little.
A little bit, but it's growing, right? It's growing. That's
Uh,
nice. Good.
how about you?
Pretty good. Yes, I can't complain. I was resting. Well, not resting, but doing some things at home. But so far so good. So we got Emerson
Okay.
Recon, Elizabeth Carbajal. Yeah, Israel's coming. Welcome back, Mr. Rico. How you doing?
Hi, Giovanni.
Hi, nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Remember the expression when you say like nice to meet you? Nice to meet you is like the first time, but see you is like for like again, right? Nice to see you again. The expression about nice to see you again. So we got Tatiana, Israel, and Elizabeth. Could you turn on your camera so then I don't forget you? Tati, Ali, and Israel. Okay. Hi, Tati. Welcome back.
Hi, Papa. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Okay. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome. So we're missing just Israel, Monica, and I hope everybody's coming. So how was it this time? Did you rest? There he is. Hello, Mr. Rivas. How you doing? All good? All right. Did you practice this time, everybody? Did you practice? Did you do anything? No? Did you
A little,
practice a little bit? Maybe?
a little bit.
All right. We had like a week, right? No,
Remember,
more than a week, right? More than a week. Yes. So we have a few days off, but Good. So welcome back then. So we're waiting. Daisy is coming. Good. Daisy, could you turn on your camera so we don't forget you, Daisy. Susanna is coming. There she is. All right. She's the one that is just coming out of the shower. Your hair looks like you're coming out of the shower. And we got Susanna.
Yes, I
Uh-huh.
always take a shower at 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m. Okay. Is that like a habit or it's just because it's we have a hot weather? So we got Susanna. Welcome back, Susanna. We have
Mm,
Mr. Carvalho. Good. We have a new fella, Luisito. Okay. Good evening, Susanna. How you doing?
I fine, thank
All right. And how's the accountability? How's the administration area? Doing good? Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Perfect. It's nice. So we got two more. So we have Luisito. That is Flor, right? Flor, could you change like a first name and last name? We got Blanca is coming. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. Monica, no, Nolia. Nolia, could you turn on your camera? Could everybody like turn on your cameras? Just to see each other. Yeah, Blanca is there, so Elizabeth is there. Jose Paz is missing. And Jose Paz, could you turn on your camera? There you go. Nolia, Flor, turn on your camera, please. Everybody's coming. All right, so we have Alejandra. Okay, good. So let me see. Flor is missing just to turn on the camera. Hi, Nolia. My name is Nolia. Can you listen? Can you listen?
see? Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hi. My name is
Mhm.
Giovanni Alexander Maldonado. Good. I'm gonna be your guide in this process. Not basically the teacher, right? It's a guide. Before education was like students and teachers, right? Different levels, but it's not, right? Right nowadays, education is different. It's just like a guide, someone that is gonna guide you with the process. Good. And what is your complete name, Nolia? Nolia, what is your complete name?
My name is Nolia Arely Navarro Alfaro.
Okay. And where do you work?
I work in Meliora.
In where I'm sorry?
Meliora.
Eliora. Okay. And
Meliora. Mhm,
Meliora. Okay.
mhm.
All right. Nice. And what do you do there? What's your position? What do you do for a living? Are you like an
I am
accountant or
analyst products.
product analyst?
Analyst product.
Product
Product analyst.
analyst. Okay, good. So we got
Uh-huh.
Wendy, David. Okay, thank you. So nice meeting you, Nolia. Welcome to the group. So, with the classes, you will get to know everybody. So you have Peter, you have Israel Rivas, Susana, Blanca, Daisy, Elizabeth, Jose Paz, Alejandra, Tatiana, Emerson Rico, Wendy, Monica, Miguel Carvalho, Flor, and David Rosales. And there are other ones coming. And so, does she work in the same company? Rico, that's
Yes.
Nolia work in the same company? Okay. So,
Yes,
do you know her?
yes,
Yes.
yes, I
Okay.
know. Yes,
Yes.
yes, you know.
All right. And she knows you too. Okay. All right. So there's no need for an like introduction. So you're coming from the same place. So we got our famous David. Hi, David. How you doing, David? Our famous David. How you doing, David? Hey, you look
Fine,
different.
teacher. Fine.
Did you go to the
Different.
barber shop? Barber
Yeah.
shop?
Yes.
Okay, great. Barbershop. So yeah, we have almost everybody here. Who else is missing? It's missing Abigail, I think. I don't know, right?
Larissa?
Larissa is
Roberto.
missing Larissa.
Oh
Rover.
my God.
Who?
Robert.
Robert. Yes, is missing Robert. Um, and Robert is normally the first one. I don't know what happened to him. But we have Wendy. So welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Insa4. It's
Second.
model number two. It's let me tell you that the INSA 4 levels, if we work only the INSA 4 like topics or the activities, it's very repetitive repetitive repetitive. What is repetitive?
Positivo.
It's
Repetitivo.
repetitivo, right? Yes, yeah. So we try to, yeah, we try to follow that, but add in other things, right? Not necessarily just to continue working with simple present with do and that's daily routines and daily routines, and no, we need to change. We saw that, we saw we saw that topic last model, and today we're gonna continue, but in a different way. So now we're gonna add, like, for example, like how frequent or how often we do certain activities, right? So that's a little bit different. And also, we're going to talk about actions that are happening in the moment, actions that are happening in the moment. And also, we will talk about countable and uncountable things that we can count and things that we cannot count, right? And like for example, let me see. If I say, like, let me see. Let me give you an example, like uh, animals, dogs, are countable or uncountable?
Countable.
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 Okay, you can count them. Okay, good. How about if I said, for example, let me see, apples, are those countable or uncountable?
Countable.
All
Countable.
right.
Countable.
And if I said, for example, let me see, like what let me see, sugar, is that countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
Not
Countable.
countable.
Not countable. How about money? I think we spoke a little bit last time. Uh-huh. Money? Can you count the money? If you ask Susana, yeah, she will say yes, right? You can count it. Susana, is that countable or uncountable?
Countable.
Countable, right? Peter, is that right? Money, is that countable or uncountable?
Countable.
Countable. All right. Mr. Rico, Mr. Rico, is that countable or uncountable? Money.
Excuse me. I don't. The money.
Money. Yeah,
Um.
money.
Depend. Depend.
Okay,
My
depends on.
salary is countable.
Okay. All right.
Eh,
But Monica's it's uncountable, right?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
No, no.
No, it depends, right? Yeah. Yes, it could. We have logic, right, that we can count the money, but in reality, money is not countable. It's not
Why?
countable. Because in English is a little bit different from Spanish. Even in the Spanish, you don't say, for example, uh, let me see. One of the things that you can identify is if one noun is countable or not. Is like when you pluralize. Pluralize, like for example, if I say like car, plural, cars, countable. Apple, plural, apples, oh, countable. Let me see, for example, let me see, cat, right? Plural, cats, countable. How about money? Can I say monies? I have two monies. No, right?
Money. No.
Even in Spanish, like
No.
in Spanish, you cannot say tengo dos dineros. How is that?
No.
We don't understand, right? Eh, like, ¿cuántos dineros tienes? ¿Cuántos dineros tiene? How could you explain me that, please? Right? So we cannot count money. We can count dollars, right? Dollars, yes. You can count 1, 2, 3. Like Mr. Rico said, my salary is so big that I take time to count it. So then, so the dollars is countable, but money it's not countable. Like for example, let me see. Daisy, love is that countable or uncountable?
Love.
Love, love, right? The feeling that you have
Mm,
for your family, relatives, and people.
mm, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know
Uncountable.
what love is? Oh yes, of course you know. Uh-huh. Yeah. Is that
Um,
countable or uncountable?
for me, it's uncountable.
It's
Uncountable because I feel, but I don't know. Uncountable.
okay. Yeah. It's uncountable. You cannot count the love, right? It's a feeling. It's an emotion, but you cannot count it. So that's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna talk about that, and also and we're gonna have some other topics. I don't know. The rest, I only saw like 3 people in the Schoology. Remember that you need to get access to Schoology. I only saw like three, I think. Mr. Rivas, uh, Robert, I think only three. The rest are missing. But we're gonna do it later on, right? So what we're gonna do is like talk about this, but not necessarily about this. I'm gonna explain you some other topics. Let me see. Could you read the first one? Let me see. Robert, welcome back. Robert, nice to see you again. And now read the first one. Robert,
Okay, teacher, sorry, but I have trouble with my computer.
with your computer, don't worry. That's understandable. I have those problems very often. Read the first unit, unit 1.
You do work with events.
W- Work related events. Okay, good. How about competences?
Describe regular activities in the workplace.
All right.
Describe everyday situation.
Mhm.
Identify requests for specific personal finance information. Talk about financial information and workers. Scan specific information fields in informative documents.
Informative documents. Yeah. There are some things that we're not going to take a look, but this is the main idea, right? Talking about work related events. Let me see next. Wendy, unit 2. Wendy
Eh, ongoing, no sé cómo se pronuncia.
is ongoing,
Ongoing,
ongoing.
ongoing activities at the workplace.
All right, thank you. Let me see, Daisy, continue. Express,
Express how frequently I do an
frequently.
activity in the work.
All right,
I do
thank,
I do an activity in the workplace.
all right, thank you. Peter, continue.
Provide instructions for actions or activities in
Simple and simple
commands.
commands.
Simple commands.
Commands is commands. What are commands? What are commands? Everybody, what are commands?
Like
Como
Comandos.
común.
Common. That will
Común,
be
comando.
common, but this is commands, simple commands.
instructions.
Instruction, yeah, it's related with instruction. Okay, Blanca, what is commands, Blanca?
Oh,
Commands, here. Simple commands.
I don't know.
No, okay, it's okay. Let me see, Alejandra, what is it, Alejandra? Commands.
Mm, comandos.
Okay, like Schwarzenegger, right? Like Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I don't know.
It's okay, no problem. Okay. Yes. All right, Mr.
Como
Rico, tell us.
actividades.
Like activities? Yes, it's related with
Actividades.
activities. Yes, and we're gonna talk about this on this unit. When I say commands, it's about like, for example, when you tell people to do something with simple commands. In this case, like is are they called
Instructions.
imperative sentences? Imperative sentences, right? You don't have an instruction. You don't say, for example, like, Mr. Rico, please go ahead and clean this, right? No, no, no subject. We don't need subject. Like, for example, if you go to a gas station, there's a big sign that it says, don't smoke. It's an imperative. That is a command, right? They don't have like he, she, please don't, right? No, no subject. Those are commands. So what are commands?
Como
Or like
acciones.
yeah, like action. But like, for example, let me see, like David, you are, let's see, the manager. So you tell, for example, you tell what, Jose, could you please send this report by 12? Or like please send this report by 12. That is a command. You are given
Órdenes.
you are given a command to Jose. So what is command? It's again,
Es
Como una
como,
orden.
es
como
como
una orden, pero
una
sin mencionar
orden.
el sujeto. Sin mencionar
Exactly.
el sujeto.
That is correct, right? So you don't need to say, Jose, could you please? No, it's just okay. Please send me this report. Simple, right? Or another instruction is like, for example, let me see. Could be like stand up, please. Okay. Or sometimes I say, turn off your audio, please. I don't say the name. I just turn on or turn off the audio. So that is a command, right? And we're gonna talk
Similar
about
a rulers.
again,
It's similar a rulers.
like rules, similar like rules. Yeah, but it's more like an order, like a command, imperative, right? It's like delegating people, delegating to do something. So that is a command. So that's what we're gonna talk about, some simple commands and some outgoing activities. When I said I'm going activities, like things that are happening right now, things that are going on at this moment. For example, if I said, let me see, Jose Paz, what are you doing at this time? What are you doing right now?
Class.
Right now, what are you doing right now? Hmm.
Mm,
Tell me something that you are doing right now.
I see the I see the cell phone.
I see the cell phone. Okay,
No.
but when you say I see the cell phone, it's like a daily activity, like a daily routine that you do it every day. But something that is happening right now that you're doing at this time. Okay, thank you. Israel
Uh,
Rivas, give me something that you're doing right now. Thank you, Jose. Give me an activity that you're doing right now.
okay.
Well, I listen you.
Again,
I listen you.
I listen you. Okay, sounds kind of related. Yes, good. Blanca, something that you're doing right now.
I paying attention for this
Again,
class.
what is it?
I paying attention for this class.
Pain, or paying?
Paying attention, yes.
I'm paying attention. Okay. Yes. So when I said I'm going activities, like we call it in like a progressive. It's continuous, something that is happening right now. So then you can say like what I am listening, I am watching, or Tatiana is grading. Okay, Mr. Rico is listening. Okay, Larissa is sweating like me. I am sweating. Okay, let me see. Susana is still working. Okay, Nolia is listening. Okay, Clara is coming. It's only about present continuous. Yes, so that will be here. And let's continue with the other one. Let's see, Monica, number 3. Unit 3. Monica. Monica, unit number 3.
Hola.
Unit number 3.
Schedule events at the
Event.
workplace.
At the workplace.
Events.
Events, exactly. Events. Events. All right, that's it. It's related with the second one. And we had the other one. Good. Let me see. Robert, this is your area. It's tech support. What is that? What is tech support? Tech support?
Soporte técnico.
Yes, exactly, right? When you have problems, so you make a polite request, right? A polite request. What is a polite request? What is something polite?
Política.
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 All right.
Requisición de política. Era una requisición de una política o algo así.
Okay, sounds good, and thank you. All right. Tatiana, is that what is polite? Yeah, it's related. Maybe, yeah. Logic will tell us like politica, but it's not politic.
No en ese sentido. Es como
cortés, cortés.
Exactly.
Educadamente.
Como
Yeah.
una respuesta educada, algo así, educado.
Like a be kind.
Yes, correct. Yeah, when you say politica, it's like politics, right? Politics. But this is polite. It's kind of similar, but the meaning is way different. Polite is like when you ask someone in a very educated way, in a very kind way. You ask for something. Like, for example, let me see. How would you say? Let me see. Daisy, how would you ask Blanca to what? To buy you the lunch? Daisy, how would you ask Blanca to buy you the lunch? In Spanish, let's talk about Spanish. How would you ask Blanca to buy you the lunch?
Blanca podría comprarme el almuerzo o algo, o no sé.
Yeah, it's okay.
No sé, algo así.
All right. So,
Lo diría de otra forma, pero aquí me da pena.
Okay, why? Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Why? How would you tell her in your like a natural environment to Blanca to buy you the food?
Con el paro.
Yeah. Okay, is that the one? Haceme el paro, right? Tráeme la comida. No, yeah, but and yeah, probably when with friends or like close people is good, right? We can use like more colloquial. But when we say polite, I go with the first one like podría, right? Podría, right? Could you? In this case, we use modal verbs. We're gonna give an introduction to modal verbs in this topic, right? Modal verbs are some words that will help you or will modify some. In this case, the main verb. The main verb, it will be modified by a modal verb. The ones that we're gonna take a look about can, we're gonna take a look, for example, to may. We will also talk about like could. We will talk about could. Oh, this one is would, and the last one will be should. These are the 1, 2, 3, 5 modal verbs that we're gonna take a look in this modal number 2. Can. What is can for? What is can?
Poder.
Exactly,
Poder.
Puede.
right? O puede, right? And how about may?
Tal vez.
Tal vez.
That will be maybe.
Podría.
Podría.
That is could.
Puede.
Es
Como
puede.
permitir.
Puede.
Puede, right? May, right? May, right? May is like a may and can is the same, right? It's the same. It's just that may is more polite. It's more educated. It's more educated when you said may than can. But both are correct. How about could? What is could?
Podría.
Podría, right? So
Podría.
When we ask
Yeah.
in a very polite way, in a very educated way, could you, like, let me see, Larissa, I need some coffee. Could you bring me coffee, please? Right. So then you say yes or no, right? Or maybe another request is like, let me see, Susana, I'm broke, no money. Could you lend me $20? I pay you next paycheck. She will say no. Okay, all right. How about wood? Yeah, she will say no. How
Wood.
about wood? Let me see, Elizabeth. When do I use wood? What is the function of wood?
Would.
Wood
Haría.
is again.
Haría.
Yes, basically the
Haría.
the function of would, it modifies the verb to ría, ría, right? Ría. Like for example, if you say I like coffee, but then if you say I would like coffee, it says me gustaría. It changed the verb to ría. This is very common. And how about this one? Should. Nolia, what is the meaning of should?
Debería.
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 It's like a debería is like recommendation a recommendation or advice when you're giving advices to people to do something, right? So that is should. So these are the five motor verbs that we're gonna take a look. Can is about abilities, right? It's abilities like I can play the piano, I can play soccer, I can run 10 kilometers, I can do this. Abilities. May is like formality, like permission, right? And could is like very polite. Would is like desires or things that you like. And should is like recommendation. That's what we're gonna take a look. Five modal verbs. And let's continue here. And tech support, which is the last one, is the last thing that we're gonna do. And some adverbs of frequency. Like for example, so here in unit number 2 we have like this one, have to and need to. It's another one. So Tatiana, what is the difference between have to and need to?
Have to is when you can I tell you in Spanish?
Okay, let me see if I can understand you. Tell me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Have to es como una obligación, tengo que. En
And
cambio,
need to?
need to es como, como de pedir algo, pero siempre como el tener, pero lo estoy pidiendo de una forma más como educada, un need to, algo así, no sé.
Again? Okay. Yeah. To be more, to be kind, yes. It's related, but in this case, these are like frequent adverbs, right? So frequent adverbs, we're gonna talk about this adverbs of frequency. Like for example, how do you say it in English? Like for example, let me see, pocas veces. Larissa, how do you say pocas veces? Your audio, Larissa?
Pocas veces.
How do you say that in English?
I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
I don't know.
All right, Mr. Rico, helper. Could you help her? Pocas veces.
Rarely
That will be like
or a few.
Few, yeah, kind of related. Okay, yes. For example, if I say thank you, and let me see, Robert, for example, an adverb frequency, like how frequent we do activities, like how do you say casi nunca?
I don't
Casi
know,
nunca.
teacher. Don't remember what's casi nunca
Uh-huh.
activity.
Like for example, someone's gonna ask, okay, Roberto, ¿qué tan seguido usted se echa las cervezas? Usted dice, no, casi nunca hago eso.
Forever.
Or
or
in this
always, right?
case,
Never.
a liar. In this case, I'm liar. I cannot lie. That is the case.
Okay. All right. O casi nunca, right? An expression that we normally say, right? Casi nunca voy a la playa. No me gusta, you might say, right? So how would you say that? Okay, don't worry. It's okay. Let me get another one. Daisy, helping. Así.
Maybe
Uh-huh.
almost, almost never.
Sounds good. Almost never sounds good. Okay. Peter, how would you say that in another way?
Um, maybe rarely.
Rarely. Okay. Blanca, how would you say that?
Rarely.
Rarely. Okay. Yes. So here, I'm right now. I'm just giving you like the general picture, como como lo general, lo que vamos a ver, las cosas que vamos a ir viendo poco a poco. We continue in simple present, but in a different way. It's not like, yeah, do and does is necessary, but this case is like with adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency will tell you how frequent we do an activity. So, and and there's a big list. And when you say like that, casi nunca, you can say almost never, or the correct expression is hardly ever. Hardly ever. I hardly ever do this. I hardly ever go to this place. So that's the expression. So we're gonna take a look. And when I say have to, is like obligations when another person is obligating you to do something. For example, when you said when you are working for a company, your supervisor or your boss will tell you, okay, Rico, you have to send the report by noon. So then you said, I have to finish the report by noon. So it's an obligation. You don't have options. You have to do it. That's an obligation. And need to is like a necessity. It's something that we need, a necessity that you have. Maybe a necessity is like I need to stop smoking, right? It's a necessity. It's affecting my health. Or I need to have more money, right? Maybe it's a necessity. I don't know. I need to change my car. Maybe if that's necessary, do it. I need to change my diet. I don't know. Mr. Rico, were you gonna say something?
Learn English.
I need to learn English, right? It's a necessity, exactly. So that's need to. But have to is an obligation. Rico, I can see a question on your face, Mr. Rico.
No, no, I understand the need to. Is similar. I need to my lunch. I
I,
need
I,
to take my lunch.
I need to take my lunch. Yes. I need to take or I need to have my lunch. Yes, it's like a necessity. Yes. But have to is an obligation. You are obligated to do something. But need to is more like a necessity.
Voluntary.
Yes, correct. But for you personally, just for you. And the other one is like a present continuous and simple past. So I'm sorry, a present continuous and simple present. We need to make a combination of both. And the last one, it says like and could and can, right? I would like, could, can, may, and also we will take a look at should, could, and would. That's it. Basically, that's what we're gonna do. So first, unit number one, it's word related events. Word related events. That's what we're gonna be doing today. I just gave you an introduction of the things that we're gonna take a look. So I hope everybody's ready and we need to practice. Did you practice on vacation? Probably some of you, yes, probably not. But yeah, we need to continue. Remember, English is all about practice, practice, practice. So now let me see. We have Clara, Flor, Nolia. Could you change your like your first name and your last name, Nolia?
Sí.
All right. Could you change or can you change your name like a first name and last name? Puede, por favor, poner su primer nombre, Nolia, y su apellido. Like, for example, Mónica Mejía, Israel Rivas, like Blanca Vanegas. En la parte,
Navarro. Ajá.
ajá, en la parte superior derecha aparecen como tres puntitos. Ahí
Tres
usted le
puntos.
da, ajá. Usted dice desactivar audio, preguntar para iniciar video, chatear, renombrar. Usted escribe su nombre, su primer nombre y su apellido.
Ok.
Okay, good. So as we said, that's what we're going to be doing. And we're going to talk about countable and uncountable things. And also, it's war related events. Like, for example, let me ask you a question. Uh, Peter, what is your ideal salary? What will be your ideal salary? Think, everybody.
My ideal salary,
What is your ideal salary?
maybe $3,000.
How much? 3,000. Okay. Or
Yes,
300.
3,000.
Okay.
Ideal.
Ideal. Yeah, but remember that when we talk about that, it's like you need to we need to take into consideration why do you think that you deserve $3,000. All right. Do you have maybe the skills to get that money? So what can you do to get that money, right? I know that all of you are in certain areas, and we all know what we know, right? And we all think, okay, I think my ideal salary will be this. Peter said 3,000. Okay, that will be perfect. Good. Alejandra, what will be your ideal salary?
Mm, $5,000.
$5,000. You're gonna be you want to be a politician, I think. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 5,000. But
Why
according
not?
to, of course not. I will vote for you if you go. Yes, I will give you my vote. So not a problem. Go for it. So how much do you think will be enough to get by here in El Salvador? And El Salvador, how much will be the ideal salary here in El Salvador? Hmm. Everybody,
The
maybe
same,
2,000.
2,000. Okay.
the same.
Maybe
Milena Mallorca, your friend, the same salary.
The same salary. No, it will never be the same, I think. Yeah, but I think in El Salvador, because the cost of living in El Salvador is not, it's a little bit expensive, but I think maybe 1,500, $2,000. I think we can live like in a comfortable way. We can live in a comfortable way, not like a very rich, but you can survive in a very decent way, I think. Yes, but then if you have 3,000, so that's good. I know people with really good salaries, but in our case, maybe we need to go for more. So let me show you something here. We're talking about quantities and things because that's our topic right now. Um, for example, let me ask Blanca, what is your weekly budget? Invent. If you don't have it, just invent. What is your weekly budget?
What is budget mean?
Oh, okay.
presupuesto budget.
Yeah.
Oh,
Budget is, what is Monica? What is it, Monica?
Presupuesto.
Presupuesto, right? For a week, how much do you spend on a week?
$15.
well,
Huh?
with my real salary
I don't know.
now is
In a week, for
mm,
example, you have some money for 1 week. Or let me put it in a different way. Like Maybe right now working from home is different, right? But when you used to
Yes.
go to work, how much was your daily budget?
125.
Daily? Every day?
Ah, no, for a week.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe $20 a day.
$20 in one day?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All
It's in
right.
vain, teacher. It's in vain.
Event.
In Ben?
The old days buy cosmetic.
Or
No.
maybe, right? Cosmetic, a new blouse, a new gym, maybe, right? $20 every day. Okay.
Choose.
Yes, choose. Exactly, right? So I'm gonna give you some vocabulary about money, all right, quantity, that's what we're gonna talk. So we have, for example, budget. We have a word wage. I told you last time, wage, right? What is wage?
What is the meaning wage?
Okay. Larissa, what is wage? Oh, Susana knows. Susana, what is wage?
Salario.
Again?
It's salary.
It's it's basically salary. Yeah, salary. Yes, it's basically a salary. And how about income?
Ingresos.
Ingresos.
It's ingresos, right? The income is could be like, for example, maybe if you have a salary, if you have a wage, but probably in your house you have like a convenience store, maybe extra money, or you give like personal services and something extra money. So the income is different. The income is different. So for example, we have expenses. What are expenses, Floor?
Gastos.
Gastos.
Are
Gastos. Gastos.
exactly. And how about this one? Savings.
Ahorros.
Ahorros.
Ahorros, right? We need to save money, right? You have expend, but you need to. And we have vocabulary related with this, like spend. What is a spend?
Gastos.
Gastos.
Now, the
Gastos.
action,
Comprar.
Pagar.
Gastar.
Gastar.
gastar, right? All right. Or the opposite, right? This one, as an adjective, what's stingy mean?
Tacaño.
Tacaño. Oh.
Okay. Codo, right? Codo. Good.
Codo.
Joder.
It's someone like that. Robert, are you stingy?
No,
Are
I
you?
think so.
No, you're not. Okay. And we have like, for example, like the opposite. We have stingy and we have spendthrift. Spendthrift is the opposite. It's the opposite.
Gastón.
Derrochador,
That's
right? Yeah.
me.
That's the spendthrift people, right? Um, so for example, probably in your company you have like this one, overtime, right? Do you do overtime in your place? Maybe? No?
No.
Overtime? What
What
is
is the
overtime?
what is the meaning of
Sometimes.
overtime?
Overtime.
Overtime.
Yeah.
Medio
Or tiempo
tiempo.
extra.
Hora extra, exactly, tiempo extra, right? Like for example, if you work from 7 to 5, but then you work 3 more hours from 5 to 8, so that's more money. So that's overtime, and your place. And how about this one? We have the meaning, the verb like earned.
Ganar.
Earned, it's.
Ganar.
Ganar.
And how about this
Dinero.
one? Gain. And how about gain? And how about win? We got three similar
The
verbs.
same.
It's the same, right? Ganar, ganar, ganar. Like
Tacaño.
earn, gain, and win. It's the same, but the context is different. So when I say like earn is money,
Money.
Money.
okay? And when I say gain is pounds, for example, right?
Puntos.
What is pound?
Libras.
Libras.
Pesos.
Peso.
Knowledge, yes. Yeah, when you gain, it's the same meaning, but you gain pounds, you gain knowledge, you gain experience, como ganar experiencia, ganar peso, por ejemplo, right? That is gain, right? But earn is just for money. But when you say
Teacher,
win, yes,
in my
Gain.
word, gain is the similar for the gain access.
gain access, yes,
Ganar access.
exactly. Gain access is the same, right? But win is just for a competition. That's it. Only in a competition. So then you might say win. This is with related, right? Word related. For example, here, word related event, promotions. What are promotions?
Promover.
Uh-huh. Like for example, let me see, eh, Israel, have you
Yes.
received any promotion in your company?
Um,
Yes.
promotion to, but for example, I edit, but I promotion to programmer.
Okay, yes, that is a promotion. A promotion is not like in like into Spanish, like you go to a Walmart and there's a promotion, right? No, no, it's different. In companies, when you say promotions, is means uh, another position in your company, right?
Other
So
level.
another level, exactly, another level. It's another promotion, right? Another promotion. So this is related with word related, and so it's all about jobs, like budget, wage, income, expenses, savings, everything related with work, but talking about money, countable and uncountable things. Countable and uncountable. Can I erase this? Everybody? May I erase it?
Yes.
Okay. It's how much and how many. That's what we're going to talk to right now. How much and how many? What is the difference when I say like that? Elizabeth, what is the difference when I say how much and how many?
Mm, Um, how much? How many?
Uh-huh.
Um, I don't know.
Uno es
Okay.
contable y el otro no, algo así.
Yes, thank you,
How
Nolia.
much?
Yeah, how much is that? Countable or uncountable?
Countable.
How much is
Countable.
uncountable?
Much is countable.
Contable.
How much is
Countable.
countable or
Oh,
uncountable?
it's
Uncountable.
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 Countable. Countable.
Countable.
Countable. Okay, I hear it. Countable and uncountable. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna clarify that. In how many is
How
that
many
countable?
How many is countable?
money? Countable. Y
countable.
countable.
Okay. All right. How much and how many? Yes. So this is uncountable, right? When you said uncountable, it's you cannot count. When you say how much, and how many? Yes, this is, sorry, it's countable. You can count, right? How many? One, two, three, four, right? You can count. And also we use how much for prices. Prices? Susana, what are prices?
Yes.
Again? Prices,
Mm,
prices.
precios.
Yeah, okay, like for example, let me see. How much is uh, the pair of shoes that you're wearing right now, Susana? How much are your shoes?
Mm.
Mhm. How much are your shoes?
Uh, um, it's $20.
$20. Okay, very good. And let me see, for example, Larissa, how much is your blouse? How much is your blouse?
It's $15.
$15 or
15.
50?
No,
50?
15.
15, okay.
Six.
All right, okay. Jose, how much are your glasses? Jose, how much are your glasses?
Uh, one 100 $100.
$100, okay. All right, sounds good. Let me see, your earphones, like Peter, how much are your earphones?
There are $10.
$10, okay. They're a little bit expensive. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna talk about prices using how much and how many, right? And we're gonna talk about prices. We will talk about like expensive. We will talk about like yeah, I'm gonna give you this like expensive things, maybe some cheap things. For example, like offers, maybe, or how about this one? This one is very common, bargains. So expensive, what is expensive? Something expensive, what is it? What is
Caro.
expensive?
Caro.
Caro, caro,
Caro.
And cheap?
Barato.
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 And offers?
Mm,
Oferta.
oferta,
Ofertas. Gangas.
And bargains?
Rebajas.
A discount, that is a discount. Oh, thank you. That is a discount. But bargain, what is a bargain? It's a very common expression that we use. David, what is bargain? David,
Yes, teacher.
what is bargain?
Bargains
Uh-huh.
is
Es como gangas o algo así.
descuentos,
That is discount.
discount. Also, maybe I don't know, teacher.
Okay, it's okay. It's like what Daisy
Sorry.
said. When you say bargain are like gangas, right? Gangas. Or
Gangas.
yes. Or in a very Salvadorian expression, how do you say that? How do you say ganga in another way?
Cachada.
Cachada, right?
Cachada.
Fachada.
Regatear.
Cachada, cachada, yeah, it's una cachada, right? That is bargain. That is a bargain. So, for example, if you need to buy, for example, let me see, clothes. What is a good place that you can find bargains? Where can you find bargains with clothes? With clothes, bargains with clothes.
Imperio USA.
Imperio USA, could be, maybe, yes.
Premium Center.
Premium Center, okay. How about, for example, let me see a bargain with, let me see, electronic things, appliances. Where can you find some bargains?
La cornucopia.
La cornucopia, that's a good point. Yeah, cornucopia, yes. Another place that you can find bargains. Yeah, there are some good places, right? You need to be a wise spender. It's not about being stingy. You need to be wise, a wise spender. You need to be a wise spender. What is wise? Wise, everybody, wise. Blanca, what is wise? A wise spender. Nolia, what is wise spender?
I don't know.
It's okay, no problem. Okay, Tatiana, what is wise? A wise spender.
Ah,
Mhm.
quizás alguien que, como un experto gastando, no sé,
Spender,
derrochadora.
but wise spender. You have to be. It's an obligation, or if it is an. But we have to be a wise spender. Mhm. What is a wise
Como
spender?
Un
Sabio para
gastador,
gastar.
¿no?
sabio para gastar.
Alguien que
Exacto.
sabe mucha
Alguien
oferta.
inteligente para...
Una persona inteligente,
Intelligent.
intelligent, so
Ujú.
una persona sabia que sabe cuándo comprar algo y cuándo no, right? A person that probably looks for bargains. When you look for bargains, it's like, okay, this is a really good bargain. So yes, I will. Oh no, I won't, right? So you need to be a wise person when you buy some bargains. I don't know, you have to look, for example, in OLX, yeah, OL, yes, I think it's OLX. You can find some bargains sometimes, but it's not always. But yeah, you need to look for things. Um, and we have this one, the expression cheap out. Cheap out. Rico, Mr. Rico, what is cheap out? Cheap out. Let me give you a scenario. When you cheap out, is like, for example, if you see Mr. Rico, he goes to San Salvador Center to buy some jeans, right? The first question is, okay, how much are those jeans? Oh, they cost $20. Okay, and what is the lowest price? Oh, for you, I can give it to you in $18. No, it's too much. How about 12? No, it's not possible. How about 15? So you are cheaping out.
Ahí rebaja.
Regatear.
Como regatear.
Regatear,
Regateo.
es regateo, basically, yeah, right? Es regatear. It's like when you are looking for good prices, right? Looking for good prices, all right? Or you are right to a pupuseria, David, and how much are the pupusas? Oh, three per dollar. And you said, no, but in the other place, they give me four. So then I'm going to go to this place, right? So you are cheaping out, maybe? No? Could be sometimes, right? We need to cheap out with things, right? You need to be a wise spender and you need to look for some bargains. The reason why I'm giving you this information is because we're going to talk about prices using how much and how many, how much and how many. Like for example, I would say that, uh, let me ask, Flor, what is the most expensive pair of shoes that you have paid for? How much was it? Flor, what is the most expensive pair of shoes that you pay for? Flor, could you hear me? Flor, okay, good. So we're gonna talk about that. Let me see, for example, let me ask Alejandra, okay, what is the most expensive pair of shoes that you have paid for? Como, ¿cuál es el par de zapatos más caro que usted ha pagado? How much was it?
$15.
15 or 50?
50.
50. Okay, right. Yes, 50. Okay. And how about you? Let me see. Um, Susanna, how about you? What is the most expensive pair of shoes that you have paid for? How much was it?
How much?
Hmm.
El what?
The pair of
The
shoes.
shoe?
Yeah, shoes.
This, uh,
How much was it?
how do you say tacos? No sé. for my son.
Okay, okay. Soccer shoes.
Sandals
Soccer shoes.
as soccer shoes.
How much do you pay for that?
Que ver, eight, like, 100.
$100. Okay,
Mhm.
that is expensive. Here in our situation, $100 in a pair of shoes is it's a little bit expensive, but the quality, right? Also the quality. All right, it means a lot. When you, for example, let me see, Mr. Carvalho, when you buy something, do you look for quality or price? Quality or price? What do you go for? Quality or price?
Quality.
All right, but if you buy quality, that means the price is very high. So it's almost together. It's almost together.
Yes, teacher, pero you buy for the price, but the quality is bad.
Yes, all right. So then what do you prefer, quality or price? I think it's better to buy quality. Yes, it's better to buy quality. All right. So let me show you something else here. We're gonna talk about countable and uncountable. Can you listen?
Yes.
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 Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay. Sounds good.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna have a short video when we talk about countable and uncountable, right? Countable or uncountable. Can you see this? Can you see this video? Everybody?
Yes.
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 All right, let's listen
Yes.
to this
Yes.
girl. Here we go. What happened with the audio?
Countable nouns. We can also call these
Oh, it's loading.
nouns and non-count nouns. So, hello, my name is Emma, and in today's video,
It's getting stuck.
hello, my name is Emma, and in today's video, I am going to teach you about countable and uncountable nouns. We can also call these count nouns and non-count nouns. So let's begin by first talking about what is a noun. So a noun is a word that is a person. It can be a person. So Emma, that's a noun. Teacher, that's a noun. It can be a place. Russia is a noun. School is a noun. It can be an animal, a dog. Dog is a noun. The word cat is a noun. It can also be a thing. This marker, the word marker is a noun, okay? And it can also be a feeling. Happiness is a noun. So a noun is a person, a place, a thing, an object, an animal. There are many things that are nouns. What a noun is not is it's not an action, like a verb. It's not a description like an adjective. and it's not a preposition like the word on or off. Okay. A noun is, like I said before, when it's a thing. So in English, well, actually, first let's do something. Let's underline the nouns just to make sure we have this concept. So my first sentence is, Canada is a large country. So let's underline the nouns here. Well, Canada is a place. So we know Canada is a noun. Is a verb. Large, this is a description. Country. Country is a place. This is also a noun. My teacher is funny. Teacher is a person. So this is a noun. Funny is a description. It's an adjective. It's not a noun. The dog. So we have dog is an animal. Cats. Cats are nouns. And we have the word here, friends. The word friend is also a noun. Okay, so these are all nouns. So in English, we have two types of nouns. We have countable nouns and we have uncountable nouns. It's important to know if a noun is countable or uncountable, because this is going to tell us if we use words like in front of the word, and it will also tell us which words we cannot use with these words. So, and whether or not we need to add an S to the end of the noun if there's more than one. So in this video, we are going to talk about countable nouns with many examples and uncountable nouns. So let's look at countable nouns first. Okay, so we're going to start with countable nouns first. So the first thing you need to know with a countable noun is when we have a countable noun, we need to put an a or an in front of it. So for example, I have a dog. I have a computer. I have a lamp. I have a chair. So notice I'm putting in front of all of these. If the noun starts with a vowel sound, so for example, A is a vowel, E, I, O, U, these are all vowels. And if it starts with a vowel sound, then we use an. I have an apple. I have an egg. I have an ant. Okay, so we use this if the first sound of the word is a vowel. So the second thing you need to know is that with countable nouns, a lot of the time we can count them. Okay, so we can often, a countable noun is something you can count, or usually it's something, or an animal, or a place. It's something you can count. So for example, I have a book. This is one book. I have two books. I have three books. So this, you can count books, and it's a countable noun. I have two chairs. I have 5 dresses. These are all countable nouns. When we have more than one countable noun, so for example, here we have 1, here we have 2. If we have more than one, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we need to add an S. This shows us that there's more than one. And also notice that we don't need this in front of the noun anymore. So we cannot say a books, because the S means there's more than one, so this would not match. What else do we need? So we need an S or an ES if we have more than one of this type of object or noun. Here's another example. I have 1 sister. I have 3 sisters. So notice here, You can count the number of sisters I have. And so I've added an S. Now we have some exceptions. For example, the word moose.
Everybody, can you listen to that part? Are you listening to that part?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Great. All right. So
Yes.
these are countable when you can count. Normally, you can pluralize. You write S or ES, right? So you say sister, sisters, plural, right? Or if you say play, places, no problem. It's plural. But we have some exceptions. Like for example, how about for example if you say like let me see, like fish. What is the plural of fish? Let me see. Monica, what is the plural of fish? Fish, what is fish? It's pescado. What will be the plural? What is the plural of fish?
Fishes.
Fishes? Okay.
Fishes.
Fishes? All right. Actually, the word fish is already plural in this case, right? So in this case, we don't say like I have two fishes. We only say I have two fish. It's the same. Fish is plural already, and
You can count the number of moose, but we never added.
moose. What are moose? Mr. Rico, what are moose? Moose? Mr. Rico, what is the word moose?
I don't know, teacher.
All right.
Alce.
Again?
Alce.
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 Hey,
And
Rico.
moose. And the plural is the same. So we have exception. It's like, for example, the word children. Children. So we don't say children's. We only say children. It's plural. It's like people. We don't say peoples. It's only people.
Person.
Yes. If you want to say just one person, plural people, but we don't write S. These are countable. If you can write S or ES, it's countable. Let's finish with this.
An S. It's a strange exception. In English, you'll notice we have a lot of exceptions. We break rules a lot of times in English, and that's okay. It's the same with fish. You can count the number of fish, but you don't change this word if there's more than one. I can't say I have 5 fishes. Okay, I would say I have 5 fish. So sometimes there are exceptions with count nouns or countable nouns. Now let's look at what is an uncountable noun and how is it different? Okay, so we've talked about countable nouns. Now we're going to talk about uncountable nouns, or we can call them non-count nouns. Okay, so that means the same thing. An uncountable noun is a noun where you do not use or an in front of it. Okay. So for example, an uncountable noun is happiness. I do not say a happiness. Okay, so that's no. So we do not use a or an. We also don't add S or ES. Okay.
Okay, everybody, as I said, with uncountable, you don't write S or ES, never. You don't say, for example, money. So you don't say monies with S, never. You don't say, like, for example, sugar, like sugars, you can't. You don't say, for example, water, waters, no S, because these are uncountable. You cannot count. No A, no N, no S, right? Because the uncountable words, you cannot write S, you cannot pluralize. Like happiness, what is happiness? Happiness, what is happiness?
Felicidad.
Okay, so you don't say happiness, or you don't say, for example, happinesses, right? No, you can't. It's just one word, happiness. So we have more category. Listen to that.
We don't add S or ES is because the idea of uncountable is you can't count it. Now, there are many exceptions to this, but in general, an uncountable noun is something you can't really count. So I want you to think, for example, of happiness. Can you count happiness? Can you say 1 happiness, 2 happiness? My friend has 5 happiness. You can't really count it. It's the same with words like sadness or with, stress. These are things that are abstract, and they're things you can't really count. Okay, so because of that, we do not add S or ES to uncountable words. Another thing you'll find with uncountable words, and this is where it kind of gets a bit tricky, is a lot of uncountable nouns are actually categories. So for example, furniture is an uncountable noun. In English, you don't count furniture. So you would not add an S to the word furniture. It's always the same. I have furniture at my house. I do not say I have a furniture. No, in English you can't do that. You say I have furniture. There is no a or an. It's the same with the word clothes. Clothes never changes. It always stays the same. I cannot say I have a clothes. I cannot say I have 4 clothes. Okay? In English, we can't do this. And this is because these are categories. It's the same with money. And a lot of students get really frustrated with this because in their language, you can count these things. So I understand that, and I understand, languages are very different. But in English, you cannot count these things in the same way. They're considered categories. So in English, I cannot say I have 5 money.
That's not part of the video, sorry. It's just an advertisement. Okay, yeah, anyway, let me stop here. So as you said, we have countable and uncountable, and there are some things that you cannot count, like categories, like furniture. Remember the word furniture? What is furniture? Everybody, do you remember the word furniture? What is furniture? Do you remember the word?
Muebles.
Muebles.
It's, what is it?
Muebles.
Exactly, right? We talked about furniture and appliance.
Furniture. Okay. So the word money, you don't count money, right? So you count dollars, but you cannot count money. So remember that you don't pluralize. It's like, for example, another expression like when we talk about food. How, for example, let me see the word food. Can you count the food? Can you count the food?
Depends.
No.
No.
Depends. Okay. Remember the word food. You cannot say, for example, I need to buy 2 foods. I'm gonna buy 1 food for my brother and 1 food for me. It's not right, right? We cannot say 2 foods. It's not plural. So categories you cannot count them. And the reason why is because we're gonna talk about how many and how much, and you need to understand when something is countable or when something is uncountable, especially when we formulate questions, like for example, let me see, in a coffee I would say, let me see, Elizabeth, a cup of coffee, how much sugar do you want, or how many sugar do you want? What would be the right way? Okay, the question for you. Okay, Elizabeth, for your coffee, how much sugar do you want, or how many sugar do you want?
Or how many
All
sugar?
right. Do you want, right? The question. How many sugar do you want? Good, thank you. Peter, is that correct, Peter?
I think so is how much because the sugar is uncountable.
Sugar is countable or uncountable?
It's
Uncountable.
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 En esa, digamos, pero si son cucharadas de azúcar.
Ah, okay, yes, that is
Sugar.
different, but remember that you specify, like for example, if I say like spoons, right, cucharadas. So then,
Yes.
and then yes, and then the question is different. So then it's like, how many spoons do you want? How many spoons, right? So the
Okay.
question is different. But if I say just in general, like sugar, the question is how much, because the sugar you cannot count. You can count the spoons, but not the sugar. Okay. Like for example, let me see another
Yes.
one. Let me see. In Susana, eh, how many employees do you have, or how much employees do you have in your company?
Employees.
Employees. Is that
Um,
how many or how much?
um, how much?
How much employees? Okay, good. Let me see,
I know
David.
it's how many. How
How
many?
much? It's how many?
How
Remember,
many? It's
employees
a
like
countable.
it's countable, right? So it's how many and how much.
Countable.
So that's what we're gonna take a look here. Like for example, I have Clara. Clara and let me see, and David, could you read this short paragraph here? We have Ruth and Josh. Clara, you are Ruth, and David, you are Josh. You finished.
Okay.
Okay. Clara, go ahead. Clara, Clara, are you here? Okay, I think she's not. Okay, let me see. Wendy, go ahead. You're Ruth, Wendy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, Josh, I have a question for you. Do you have paid vacation at your job?
Yes, I do, Ruth. How about you?
Me too. I have paid vacation. How many days do you have in your vacation?
20 days to be exact. How many bones do you have?
Bonuses. Bonuses.
Bonuses. Bonuses. How do you have per year, Ruth?
I have four bonuses. What, a- uh, what about you?
Mhm.
And how much do you and how much do you receive?
How much? How much do you receive?
How much?
I have
How much?
Do you receive?
How much do you receive?
Mhm.
I have just two, but each bonus is for more than 600.
That's good, right? Each bonus is more than 600. How many bonuses do you have? Everybody in your company, how many bonuses do you have? Six, four, five, maybe? A lot of bonuses. Yeah, we're gonna talk. Yes,
Um,
maybe two or three.
100.
100. Okay.
This is Bolivian.
Every month, maybe. Yes. So yeah, tomorrow. Thank you for joining today. And tomorrow we're gonna talk about how many and how much. We're gonna talk about prices, uh, things related with work, maybe bonuses, not real things, but in reality, some people they have really good bonuses plans and their jobs, Like I know some people, like for example, in some companies like electricity companies, like Grupo Cell, for example, they have like 12 salaries and they have like 5 bonuses more or like 6 bonuses in a year. So this people is blessed. But using how much and how many, how much and how many. And here we have some questions, and tomorrow we're gonna talk about prices and looking for best offers or promotions. I know it's time, so thank you for joining us today, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, and please don't forget that you need to sign in the Schoology. So I need to have the attendance, right? The code is in the group, so you need to go to Schoology, and so I can check your attendance for tomorrow, right? Thank you. Nice to see you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow again.
See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
See you
Bye
See you
bye.
tomorrow.
See
tomorrow.
you
Good night.
tomorrow.
Bye
Bye bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Sure.